Ladies and gentlemen, Keith from iRepair Autos. A lot of you have been having air intake manifold defects. The flaps break, the rods on the outside separate, break, and you're getting a whole bunch of P0016 and up error codes. And one of the major causes of this is because your oil separator pan, it spins, causes oil to seep by, and in this video I'm going to show you why that happens. Let's get started. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at some people say the oil separator pan, and this connects to the rear of the engine. I have a video up in the right hand corner showing you what that looks like, and it goes in, it's bolted from this side with a reversed threaded bolt. And what happens when the engine is spinning, exhaust, unburnt exhaust is circled or recirculated back into the manifold through the air intake, coming up through the port of the mass airflow sensor. And what happens is this is spinning to separate out the oil and only allowing the gas, the vapors, to pass through these ports right here. Now what happens is there's a diaphragm that sits on the outside that causes a seal right here. If you look carefully, there's a groove right here caused by the diaphragm over time, and that groove by itself allows oil to seep through. This is a used spent oil separator pan. The new oil separator pan right here does not have that groove. Now that diaphragm that sits on the outside of this this rod, this hollow rod, is made out of rubber. It floats, and it's also lubricated by some of the oil to prevent it breaking down like that. But over time, this metal part is worn out. Now you're looking at the parts, separator pan, and the bolt. This is an order that I have going out tomorrow morning, which is today, Monday. You can click in the description below and order your part as well. I have these as kits, but and normally you would also have the oil pan separator cover that has a diaphragm. This particular order does not have that. But this is why your air intake manifold systems fail. The oil goes through, gets stuck on the flaps on the internals of the air intake manifold. Those become sticky, hard to move, and break. It's also a big culprit of the mass airflow sensor getting gummed up and failing as well. So this part, it's not a very expensive part, causes a lot of major damage. Air intake manifolds are 8 hours plus labor. The part is expensive. You got to take off a whole bunch of things to get to it. Changing this simple part out, which is easy to get to, once again the link to that description, the link to that video right up top. Changing this part out will save you a lot of headache. I encourage, I urge, I stress that you change this part out. Get the new threaded bolt, it's reverse threaded, and also change the diaphragm cover. I strongly urge you, ladies and gentlemen, to do this. By changing out that part, you're going to save yourself a ton of heartache, ton of headache, ton of money. And that air intake manifold sensor, air intake manifold, and your mass airflow sensor, those things fail because of this part. As always, everyone, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel if you find these videos helpful. What that does, it pushes my videos up in the search results so that other Mercedes owners, drivers, do-it-yourselfers can find them easier. Thanks and peace out.